This, my friends, is a shed that is 10 by 12, but it's not the shed that is going to soon be my office/mini home theater. This shed already has some solar equipment in it, batteries, solar inverters, stuff like that, because behind the camera is a bunch of solar panels. But next week, which I will be also documenting, in fact, I'll be documenting this entire process, I will be having another 10 by 12 shed like this one put right here, right next to the solar shed. So next week, a guy's going to come out and he's going to grade this area so it's nice and flat, maybe put a little bit of gravel down, and then he's going to put a concrete pad and then a little concrete pad because I'm going to have a mini split so I don't die in the summertime because it gets real hot here. So yes, even though I have been in the current office theater for slightly less than a year, I have decided not to renew the lease. Hi. This is Rosie. She wanted to say hi. I mean, it was great. The location was awesome. It was right next to my girls' school, so I could go there really quickly to pick them up. But since it was in an office building with a lot of other tenants, the only time I could actually watch something and utilize the theater to its full capacity was after hours or on weekends. So obviously I wanted to watch some things or test some things, demo some things whenever I wanted, and I just couldn't do that. Because a lot of times, even if I did have the chance to demo some things and watch something in the theater at the office, a lot of times by the end of the day, I'm pooped. So I just want to go home and maybe I'll pack a lunch, but by the end of the day, it's dinner time and I'm hungry again. So I just want to go home. So pretty much the expense of the Tuff Shed itself is right on par with the amount I spent for a year being in that office building. So instead of throwing away more money for rent, I just decided to take that same amount and invest it in a Tuff Shed on my property. Because here's the other thing. I don't know what the rules are in other states or in your neck of the woods, wherever you might be watching this. The reason I went with another 10 by 12 shed is because, at least in California, a 10 by 12 is the biggest shed you can get without having to deal with permits. So I can have 20 10 by 12 sheds on this property and I wouldn't have to pull any permits with the county. So that's the big reason that I went with a 10 by 12 shed instead of something bigger. Because of course, yeah, I would have opted for like a 14 by 20 or something. So that way I could at least get a big enough spot for my whole family to enjoy movies in that theater. Hey, stop doing that to the tripod legs. You're making the camera shake. Rosie, stop it. Come here. So yeah, this is going to be episode 1 of the new theater build series. I haven't exactly plotted it out like how close this new shed will be to this solar shed, but I imagine, I don't know, 6 feet, 10 feet apart or something, just so we have enough room. But it's going to be quite the ordeal, to be honest. Oh man, it's not following me. When did it stop following me? I don't know. Sorry if I was talking and the camera wasn't even following me. But now it is? Yeah, now it's following me. Rosie, would you stop rubbing your face on the tripod legs? Dude, you're not helping. Meow. Stop it. So as I alluded to, the cost of the Tuff Shed itself will be the same, pretty much, as an entire year of paying for the office that I'm currently in. So, of course, when it's all said and done, it's going to cost a little bit more in the end because I'm going to have to get more fire-rated speaker wire that's going to go in the walls. Obviously, it's not free for my buddy to come out and grade this area and put the concrete down. So that's an added expense. But during this whole process, I do want to be as transparent as possible because maybe you have enough room in your backyard or on your property or wherever, or maybe you own like a vacation property. You want to put a mini theater on there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I am definitely downsizing this particular theater. The office theater right now is a ridiculous 9.4.6 with 2 extra height speakers for center height and voice of God for RO3D. But this particular office/mini theater, it's going to be downsized to a 7.2.4. I may still go with 4 subwoofers, but it's such a small space. I really don't think I need 4 subwoofers to properly pressurize a 10 by 12 space with 8-foot ceilings. Because also 4 subwoofers is just going to take up that much more space. I mean, I guess I could opt for in-wall subwoofers, but I don't know. Still debating. But that's the other thing. To also maximize the space, every speaker is going to be in-wall and in-ceiling. Once again, Aperion Audio is going to hook me up with their Theatris in-wall speakers. We've been kind of throwing around ideas on which particular models are going to go in. Maybe I'll have some larger ones for my front soundstage and smaller ones for my surrounds and the heights and everything. But that's still to be determined. Again, because it's a smaller space, I may be able to get away with the smaller ones for the surrounds. Or maybe I just want to go all out and get all the same ear level speakers just so they're timbre matched. So yeah, this is the spot. Eventually, this will no longer be an empty spot of grass. It is going to be where the new office/mini theater, as I'm calling it, will be. It's going to be a challenge to try and get everything in there that I want, because I will just have the one seat again, the one Valencia home theater seat in the center. But basically right behind that seat will be my office desk, where then I will have my laptop and everything where I film videos and edit them, everything. So it's going to be tight for sure, but I'm going to try and make it work. I'm going to just try and come up with ideas to maximize the space most efficiently. Some might feel exasperated that I'm having to start from square one and install things and put speaker wire here and there, put speakers in the walls and in the ceilings, have to worry about a mini split being put in. But honestly, I'm such a nerd when it comes to this stuff that it actually excites me. So yeah, I hope the series of videos that are going to be coming out documenting this whole process might inspire some of you watching, give you an idea of what you could also potentially do in your own space. And this is not being sponsored or paid for by Tuff Shed, but I was really impressed with their customer service and the ability to customize the shed to my liking. One of the things you'll notice right away when it's finally installed, which will be in a couple weeks, is that there is a residential door, because this shed, since it's just a solar shed, it just has a regular shed door. But I opted for the residential door because it is a tight seal. You know, there's a little bit of space between the door and the door frame. With this current shed, air can get in and out much easier, whatever. It was pretty simple. I didn't want any windows, of course, because it's going to be a home theater. And having that residential door with the tight seal is going to be much better in the winter and the summer when it's cold and hot. So that way I can climatize it even better. So yeah, all these things I will be heavily documenting throughout this series. And once it is up and running and ready to go, fully operational, man, I'm really excited to be able to just pop in here whenever I need to, watch something, demo something, test something. What can I say? I'm an audio nerd. So there you have it, folks. Just wanted to let you know that that is happening. Yes, you won't stop rubbing your face on my legs. So on behalf of me and Rosie here, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're excited for the videos that'll be coming out documenting this process. Okay, bye. So as always, this world is crazy as it is already, so please be kind to everyone you come in contact with. Don't just watch TV and movies, experience them. Maybe in your very own mini shed theater. And unfortunately, I don't have any physical media on me right now, but just pretend I'm holding something in my hand when I say physical media for life.